Well, you didn't hear what Crofty said, but he did say welcome to Formula One. And that's what we're here to do. Round 7, Canada. Let's roll. Resource points, 1190, that's not enough. So let's just go straight to practice. We want to do the, oh.
Live in Montreal at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, where the teams are making final preparations before today's practice session gets underway. In 1999, the outside track wall situated on the last corner of the lap ended the race of 3 Formula One world champions, Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher and Jacques Villeneuve. Since then, the wall has come to be known to fans around the world as the infamous Wall of Champions.
Turns 13 and 14 are definitely the most demanding corners on the track. A quick chicane section, entering at over 180 miles per hour, drivers use plenty of curb and get very close to the wall. But hitting those curbs at the wrong angle can easily put the car offline. You'll see a lot of drivers bail out of committing into turn 13, using the escape road to avoid contact with the wall.
Alright, very good. We'll refresh. Since that setup worked so well for us in in Monaco. Oops, didn't mean that. When you get a chance, be sure to run some of our practice programs. Good for you. Here we go. There we go, got our purple. Scraped the wall a couple of times, but no harm, no foul. Look at that, we only missed. We only missed the second chicane. That's good, happy with that. Let's do the time management test.
Especially good to the tyres that lap. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. You're nearly out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps. Practice program over. That's all.
Very good. Alright, back to the garage, and now we just have the qualifying pace to go, and then we'll skip the quali. Not bad. Alright, let's go. Alright.
Cancel right now. If the situation changes, we'll let you know.
That's not good. Oh, very close. Oh.
Target times. Let's try to find a bit more.
This is like it's going to be just about identical to the last lap, honestly. Whoops. Well, we'll take it, but yeah, okay. Alright, well that was a bit dodgy, but anyway, the game's awarded it, so I don't think we'll get away with that in qualifying. Yeah, that'll do. We're good. Let's do qualifying. Wonder if we earned enough points to get our last upgrade.
Let's remind ourselves of the top three.
Who are a Renault. It doesn't look like it's quite... Oh, maybe this will make it... No, it won't make it enough, of course, because we didn't do it. So, what do we actually need for it? Another 74 points. We might get that out of qualifying. We'll see. Oh, hi, Loose89. Welcome to the chat. Don't want to get copyright struck. I don't care what you've got to say, David Croft. Yes, we do. What tyres we got? Super softs, which we could try and get through Q2. It's only qualifying one, Loose89. I'm not sure if you actually watch the sport. But qualifying one generally means that you're about to start qualifying. Why don't I like Crofty? That's a good question, Loose89. Mainly because I think he's not a very good commentator of Formula 1. I'm sure he's a good commentator of other sports, but I'm not a fan of his qualifying of his Formula 1 commentary. Qualifying is the session where you rank. You set the starting grid for the race. Don't feel like it. Oh! I've almost had the big one at the Wall of Champions. Well, that's good. We haven't broke the car, so that's okay. That was an interesting way to take the last chicane. That'll do. That will do. Alright, so the chat's going off like a Bing 6. Let's have a look here. Why not Super Softs for Q1? Because I'm contemplating using them to try and get through Q2 so I can start the race into Super Softs. I want to try that, so I want to save that set of tyres for Q2. And what's up? Not much. Thank God it's Friday. And that's what's up. Plan on cracking a beer later on. That will be what's up then. Loose89 looks like he's got a fellow traveller and he likes it. What team was I with in Season 1? I was with the Renault. I was with Renault. So, finished 5th in the championship in my first season with Renault. Got 3 wins. So, yeah, this is my second season. I think we should be pretty good for... Oh, damn it, Hulk! I think we're golden. We'll just fast forward through this now. Yes, Nico Danishberg, indeed. Alright, so what we're going to do at this point is we're going to bolt on the Super Softs and we're going to try and get through on them. Let's do this. Hmm, 13-2. I'm not sure that's going to be enough. Who is your least favourite driver of all time? That's a good question, Loose89. Least favourite driver of all time. To be honest with you, Iceman, I'd take Pastor Maldonado over Jolly and Palmer any day of the week. I'll just pause this so I'm not losing time. Yeah, I think Maldonado is a better driver than Jolly and Palmer. So I'd take him. Least favourite driver? Maybe... Oh, geez. There's a recency bias, but I really didn't like Esteban Gutierrez. I thought he... Yeah, I didn't like him very much at all. I thought he was lackluster performance-wise, always not as good as his teammate, and I didn't like his attitude real much. Said some things that were pretty silly, but he thought Lewis Hamilton was his friend, so there's that. So yeah, I'm going to go with Gutierrez. To go further back, to prove how long I've been watching Formula 1 for, I'll go back to the 90s and think of some of the really average drivers we saw in the 90s and the early 2000s in particular. Jeez. Luciano Berti sucked, but I think that he sucked because he done testing for so long. Tasso Marquez, he wasn't very good. Alex Young, I know he does commentary now with with Eurasia or whoever they are, but he sucked. So yeah, Ricardo Rosset, he was very average. And see, there used to be a lot of those guys used to get in because they had a lot of money and are a lot worse than the drivers who get in now because of money. You know, Rosset, Delarosa. Oh, I can't say Delarosa. I meant Oh, Diniz, Pedro Diniz. Although Diniz had a little bit of skill, but definitely De La Rosa. Sorry, De La Rosa again. I said that. Definitely Rosset, Gaston Mazzacane, Tasso Marquez. You know, Alex Young. These guys who got in because they had money rather than talent. Jolyon Palmer makes them look like Michael Schumacher. So I'm going to go recency. Gutierrez, delving further back into the past. A driver who I really, really didn't like. Unpopular opinion. I didn't like Damon Hill. I still don't. Just something about him. Don't like him. Didn't like the way he reacted to losing the championship to Schumacher in 94. Or 95, I should say. And didn't like the way that the Murray Walker fawned over him in his championship year in 96. I thought it was unprofessional. But yeah, so that was probably more of an exterior thing than anything else. But yeah. Plus, he's a bit of a flog today with his commentary. He's quite biased. And Akos Balamani, welcome back to the stream. I think you were on last time, so welcome back. Good to have you back on. Let's proceed with this instead of sitting here talking all night. Can we... Let's go to 5 minutes to go and see how we're looking. A 13.2 doesn't feel fast enough. But I think it's going to be. This is good. Ooh, hang on. We're through. Yes, good. What about... and Hill is also a trash pundit. Yes, he is. I think he's biased. I don't like that. So Seb's done the same as me. He's qualified through in the Super Soft. That's interesting. And what about Lance Stroll? I don't mind Lance Stroll. He's just a young kid. He's obviously got you know, maybe a modicum of talent, but he's very young. He's very raw. He doesn't look like he's got you know, confidence in the car yet. I don't know whether he's done enough racing to be in Formula One. I think he's got the potential to be a good Formula One driver, like a you know, a good performer in the midfield. But yeah, he probably doesn't really deserve his spot at the moment. So all right, let's go to see if we can take pole position. Oh, that was a big hit. That was very liberal use of the curbs. When I raced with the Super Soft in Canada, I struggled a lot. Do you have the same problem with the Supers? I don't think so, but it depends what you mean by... Did you struggle for pace, or was it struggle with wear? I'm going to assume pace. I'm not sure. I think I ran the super soft last year in the race, and it was my first win of my career at Canada last season, actually. So, but I was helped by a safety car, if I remember rightly.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 12.6.
Fastest middle sector, fastest final sector, mainly because of how aggressive we take the last chicane. But yeah, a bit slower in the. Well, I did belt the wall in the first sector, so there is that. Let's go forward. Now I'm confident. Let's do it. Let's just roll. I reckon I can hold on. Let's see how wrong I am. Oh, he got me. He got me. That was... I should have gone again. Oh well. It's all good. Over ambitious. I think this is going to give us enough for our upgrade. Yes, it is. Beat Hulkenberg. Achieved. Good. Don't need voicemail. Ah, man, I wanted to win that rivalry. Oh well, let's get this upgrade. Get to the race. Skip that so I don't get copyright struck.
There is, as I look out of my commentary box window, a very large and very excited crowd here today, eagerly anticipating another memorable race. Lewis Hamilton took his maiden win on this circuit in 2007. Jenson Button came from last place to win here in 2011. And there's certainly no shortage of drama on offer here at the Canadian Grand Prix. If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place this weekend, as it's full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour going into the final chicane. But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here, just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. So as we look ahead to what I hope will be a very entertaining race, I have to ask Anthony Davidson what you expect to see in terms of strategy today. I mean, do you expect a lot of tyre management? A lot of fuel management?
Well, don't we always? I don't expect these are going to be any more important than usual, if I'm honest. What I do expect, however, are a lot of drivers getting into the pits early for some kind of undercut on fresh rubber. If you can pit before the person in front, have a good stop and drive a blistering outlap, there may be 1 or 2 seconds to be gained. If anyone gets stuck behind another car, for example...
Oh, look at that skin with the Santander back to front. That's a deplorable.
Isn't too long, so the pack will be bunched up. Take care.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position and a Renault alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Rosberg, Vettel, Sergio Perez and Raikkonen, Magnussen, Button, Ricciardo and Max Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Alonso, Daniel Kvyat and Grosjean, Gutierrez, Bottas, Carlos Sainz and Felipe Massa, Haryanto and Wehrlein, Felipe Nasser and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. And with preparation...
That'll do. Strategy. That's what we wanted. We wanted to see if we can do a one-stop. And it looks like we're going to be able to swing it. That's good. Very good. And I forgot to turn off the formation lap again. Because I always do. I keep meaning to do it. Here we go. Oh, what have I got? I've got no steering. I had no steering. Now I do. Alright, we better restart that. I went to turn for the first kink and it just went straight on. It was crazy. Oh, my steering's all wonky. Yeah, my steering's all not good. The car's pulling to the left. I think because I bumped my controller before. Ugh. See if I can fix my controls. You see, it's pulling to the left. I don't think I can get it to recenter. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I'll have to restart the game to fix that. Yeah, actually it is. I was thinking that, Iceman, that it's like what Seb was having to deal with. Yeah, steering's not good, but we'll see. We'll try and get to the end. Perez in P3. That's a surprise. Yeah, steering's not responsive at all. I think it must be because I hit another button on my controller before when I was fast forwarding the time. That should be something a reboot of the game would fix. Codemasters are not very good with dealing with custom controllers in their games. Wonder how Charlie would feel about that. That's on the fastest lap whilst driving through a yellow flag zone. It's okay, I waved at the marshals on the way past. I'm sure it's fine. The steering's really weird. I'm gonna wear out my rear tyres at this rate. Oh, Ricardo. That's an early stop. Ricardo did exactly the same thing that Ericsson did. It feels like my steering's got a massive dead zone. I don't like it. It's not responsive at all now. Oh dear. Hello, light rain. That'll make things interesting. Yeah, sounds about right, Iceman. About 8 laps or so. So I wonder whether the Mercedes behind me can make their Ultra Softs last that long. Probably.
Is 2.5 seconds.
So Bottas pitted. Interesting. Wonder whether... Yeah, okay. Hey Carlos Fish, how are you? Welcome to the stream. So Bottas has pitted. I wonder whether Hamilton and Raikkonen are going to pit before this so-called rain comes.
Some information on Hamilton. An issue with their car.
Oh, Hamilton's got a problem. Finally got one of those and it's relevant. Oh, look man, I could complain, but I'm not going to, right? Like, what's the point? No one tunes in to listen to people complain about things. Actually, I think that's actually what most people do on YouTube and stuff, but not this time. Doesn't look like this this rain's going to show up during our first stint. I mean, it might, but... Well, it's only a tiny distance then. Oh, you mean the podcast, Carlos? We'll be back. We'll be back next week with a special where we're going to talk about the future of the sport. Should be good fun. Or are you actually talking about the proper Wall of Champions, which I've managed to not hit yet? Oh, but I've hit that wall. That was silly. That'll teach me to not concentrate. Flick that to no. We'll leave it how it is. Although... No, we'll go to the softs, because we want to go to the end. But that's a good point. You just don't know whether the rain's going to be strong enough. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Loose. Weather report. Ooh. Oh, come on. Well, I've just risked it and ripped the wheel off it. Yeah. And now I've got the problem where I've got no grip. That's good. Bloody hell. Yeah, I agree. Let's do it. I do take some liberties with the replays and stuff, mainly because it is difficult to try and drive and drive and talk at the same time. I'm used to playing iRacing where the pit lane entry is actually a lot further into that. Alright, so Bottas has taken the lead back. We're going to have to fight for this. Oh, it feels like my steering's come good as well. Good. Yeah, definitely it has. It's good. Don't, Loose. Don't say that.
Some information on Hamilton. They're speeding up again, so I expect they fix one of the problems.
Oh, that's an early stop. Oh, that's right. He did stop early though, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Very good. What the hell? Oh, puncture. Deary me. That's clumsy. I just got an email on my phone and it lit up the screen and I glanced at it just as I was going through there. Oh dear, that's bad. Now I've got no grip.
So the gap to our teammate is 24.8 seconds.
I think maybe I should just concentrate from this point onwards. Particularly with rain on the way. Yes, it's hammer time.
tyres.
Yeah, there's definitely rain on the rear wing.
The drivers we're fighting here are Hulkenberg and Rosberg.
Weather report.
We'll see light rain transition into heavy within 15 minutes' time.
Box this lap.
Right, coming at the end of this lap.
Very slippery ice, man. Very, very slippery. As you can tell from the lap times, it's not good. I'm worried that I might have coughed up the lead to Ocon here, because I think he might have gone in the lap before. But we'll see.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
God, I hate it when they ask that just when you're driving into the pits. You don't know what effect it's going to have. Hopefully none.
Release, release. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Oh, I certainly hope so.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be
Yeah, thanks for cursing it loose.
Rain for another 10 minutes, and we'll see a transition into heavy rain conditions.
What are you doing, Max? Chad Quarrel. Hey man, welcome to the stream. Pleasure to have you on board for this damp Canadian Grand Prix. Oh, thanks man, I really appreciate that. Well, I really appreciate you saying that, so thank you very much.
6.0 seconds.
Oh, thank you very much, Chad. That's really awesome of you, man. Thank you very much. Oh, what do we got to go here? Like 8 laps. Ha! That makes 2 of us. I think I will, Liz. I think I will. Yeah, man, I definitely will. No problem at all. I'll once I've done with this race and take care of some life things like eating dinner, I'll definitely jump on and have a look. No problem at all. And you got 28 subs. You're doing better than I am. Minecraft, I like Minecraft. I've done it back a few years ago. Let me just navigate this corner. Back a few years ago I tried doing some Minecraft Let's Play videos. I'd like to do that again, but Minecraft's such a time sink to play, it's crazy. I probably don't need to tell you that. Yep. Although it might have been on my other channel, now that I think about it. But I'm not sure, I'd have to have a look. I think they're still there. I just never really took off with it. It was, yeah. I gave it a go for a bit. But I like Minecraft videos for sure. I've watched a lot of Let's Plays of Minecraft. And it usually just gets me in the mood for playing Minecraft. iRacing? Oh yeah, definitely heard of that. There's if you look through my oh no, you're on my Twitch stream. I've streamed a fair bit of iRacing previously. It's on my, it'll be on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I've played a lot of iRacing. I really like it. Even if it's very, very difficult, like those guys, their cars are purposefully very difficult to drive. Webimoto, you should be able to find it. It might also be, I'm trying to think if it's linked at the bottom of my Twitch stream. Yeah, iRacing's a racing sim, Iceman. It's a they actually use proper modeling from they team up with manufacturers to make cars. So one of the cars they've got is the McLaren MP430, and they actually worked with McLaren to get all of the right things in with the car. and then but the problem is that like it's very difficult to get into, and it's a pay for play model, and it's quite expensive. You got to buy all the tracks, you got to buy all the cars. Yeah, so it's not very low level entry. Okay. Oh, the conditions are getting bad. Ugh. Yes, PC only. Yeah, PC only. Conditions are getting pretty bad now. These are probably more of a wet tyre condition. Yeah, thanks, John Alacy. We got John Alacy in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome him in. He's the only one brave enough to take slicks in these conditions. Yep, there you go. Hashtag for Jean. Yes, he probably would. He probably would. Chad going crazy with the donations, man. Awesome, thank you very much. Oh no, I don't plan on pitting Iceman. Sunraku, you've joined just in time to watch this this craziness. What do we got here? Couple to go. Try not to put it into the wall. Hamilton is closing, isn't he? So much for he's got a problem, he's going to be slow. Remind me to have words with you after this race, Jeff. I don't think that's going to be a problem for us, personally. You're very kind, Chad. Thank you. Alright, 2 to go. And it looks like I'm going to get involved in some backmarker shenanigans here. Whoa! Why? Why should I get a warning for that? He shoved me out wide. First of all, he shoves me out wide where there's no grip, and then steals the racing line. Blue flags! Blue flag! Come on, what's going on here? That's not what I said. Don't do it. Who do I like most in F1?
First position, front and back. The gap to the car behind is 2.5 seconds. They're on all inters. Strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Who do I like most? Probably it's a mix. It's a toss-up between Ricciardo and Alonso, and I really like Nico Hülkenberg as well. But yeah, it's hard not to like Daniel Ricciardo. Unfortunately, he was out of this race very early on. Can I get through here, guys, please? Thank you. I'm not an Alonso fanboy. That is highly unfair, Luce.
3 seconds.
Oh no, he's a great race. He's a great racer, and he's just also just a super nice guy. You see him get interviewed. He comes across as very honest and open, and just there to have a good time, kind of thing. Oh, look at that! We've won a race. Didn't even realize. Look at that.
You've done everything you wanted today.
Wow, what a result! Oh, of course I have, Chad. Well, it's not called V8 Supercars anymore. It's just Virgin Supercars Australia now. But yep, definitely. I've been to a number of V8 races back in the old days. My dad was a big fan, and I've met quite a few drivers. Was a big fan of Greg Murphy back in the old days. Valtteri Ocon, because he's somebody who exists. And the rain stopped. Isn't that good? That's cool. Bathurst is a great track. I've driven around there in a road car before. It's crazy. Look at that. No one was getting the winning constructors trophy, so bad luck for them. Alright, so I received news late in the race that the food that I was awaiting for dinner has been supplied. So I best go eat that. But so what we're gonna do is take a break on the stream. I'll resume it a little bit later on, and we'll do the next race, which after Canada is top of my head, Canada. Is it Baku? No. Hulkenberg's useless. Oh yeah, I was watching some of that race, Chad. There was some good racing going on out there. Yeah, it is Azerbaijan, isn't it? Oh, it's not going to welcome us all, that's for sure. All right, that was a good weekend for us. So I think that's 2 wins on the trot now, which is nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to call the stream there for a little bit. We're going to pause for a while, probably for around an hour and a half or so, and then we'll be back to do the Baku race. So if you're still around, be sure to join in. But until then, take care, everyone. We'll talk to you next time.